Sandra frowned. She'd known her husband's weaknesses, but then she actually loved him, Tefane thought. She'd hated Norman Arminger herself, and feared him as she feared few men. Loved him despite his screwing everything that moved and shaking what didn't, and his general skankiness. Leaving aside the mass murder and so forth, that was just business, though he enjoyed it. The latest, this vision of the Virgin telling Father Ignatius to look after Matilda, Sandra said. I like that one very much indeed. It makes anyone who challenges her rights a blasphemer. And the cream of the jest is that Ignatius probably believes it himself. Everyone knows the Order of the Shield of St. Benedict is outside our influence. Mount Angel is cool to the Protectorate at best. They fought us in the war, after all. The princess was already popular, Delia said. Everyone who met her liked her. The commons love her. They, look forward to her rule, Sandra nodded, with a wry twist to her mouth. Tefane could read her thought. And they'll never love me. Respect and fear, yes. The smarter ones realized how she held the barons in check. But love, no. Too many memories of the early days remained raw among the ordinary people. And, for different reasons, among the associates as well. Norman Arminger had taken Machiavelli's dictum that it was better for a ruler to be feared than loved, rather literally. This quest thing, it's made her more like an icon, Delia continued. She hesitated again. Rudi, too. The sword of the lady. It's not just the people who follow the old religion. The rest think of the Virgin, you see, and Ignatius's vision added to that. They think Rudi is the hero who returns, the one who comes back to save his people when the evil day arrives and things look their worst. Sandra chuckled, a gurgling sound that made her cool brown eyes warm for a moment. Certainly dear Rudi has all the qualifications for a legendary hero. He's very young, and he's very handsome, and he's very strong, and he's very brave, and he's very not stupid. For some reason, Conrad thought that was funny too, though she couldn't see why. It was all true. He sobered quickly, though. It's good that the stories are perking the ordinary people up, he said. Even with our allies, we can't win this war just with the nobility and their retainers. It's going to be too big for the associates to handle. But what happens? Well, my lady, what happens if Rudi and Matilda don't show up? Sandra was very quiet for a moment. If Matilda is killed, then it's all rather moot. Softly, what have I worked for, if not for her?